Hi, my name is Monica Yearwood, and I am the founder of Hamsa Ayurveda and Yoga Center in Chicago. And in this video, I'm going to teach you a yogic practice for releasing hiatal hernia. Hiatal hernia can cause symptoms such as acid reflux, shortness in breath, and heart palpitations. A lot of times people mistake hiatal hernia for GERD, or they think that they have GERD when really the cause is hiatal hernia. So how this happens is that the stomach goes through a hiatus. So a hiatus is essentially like an opening or a hole. So there's a hole that the esophagus goes through to reach the stomach. And the esophagus has this, one-way valve that opens and closes that controls or stops the acid from the stomach going backward and up into the esophagus. So what happens is that there can be contractions in the diaphragm, which pushes the stomach up through that hiatus, and then the acid from the stomach then gets forced into the esophagus. And then when that happens, then you get symptoms of acid reflux. And so the acid reflux can be sometimes felt directly, or you may have secondary symptoms because when the acid is in the acid can also trick or hit the vagus nerve, which the vagus nerve is the longest nerve in the body. It innervates all the major organs in the body, and it controls our respiratory system and our heart rate. So what can happen is the acid can trigger the vagus nerve, and then you start getting symptoms of asthma or heart palpitations. So there are a few ways to know if you have a hiatal hernia or not. One way is just by feeling underneath your rib cage. So you can take your fingers and just loosely have them bent, and then feel underneath your rib cage, starting from the sternum and going outward. And so this should not hurt. You shouldn't feel any tenderness or pain. But for somebody that has hiatal hernia, you can actually feel a lot of pain or tenderness there. So that's one really strong indicator to know if you have a hiatal hernia or not. The psychosomatic component behind it is we would look at this from an Ayurvedic perspective as also being an imbalance of Montipora Chakra. So the Montipora Chakra is just below the sternum, and it houses like our self-confidence, our instinctual knowing, our intuition, and also it's where the Chitar Agni, or the mother fire of the body, and the mother fire of the body, the Chitar Agni, governs all the minor fires or the minor Agnis in the body. So we would look at, what is going on emotionally with this person. Do they feel empowered in their life? Do they feel like they're living in alignment with their purpose? What's their self-confidence level like? What's their overall emotional well-being like, and how connected do they feel to like their instinctual knowing about things? You know how you just know sometimes if something is right or wrong. In a person that has imbalance in the Montipora Chakra, they may not have that developed sense very well. So this practice that I'm going to teach you not only addresses the physical imbalance of releasing a hiatal hernia, but it also helps with balancing the fires in the body and developing confidence and self-empowerment and that instinctual raw knowing, that animalistic raw knowing about things, if they're wrong or if they are right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Shitali Pranayama, Mula Bandha, Kashapna Mudra, and then we're going to exhale the breath out the left nostril only. And so my suggestion is if some of this stuff starts to sound a little bit too esoteric for you, but you have hiatal hernia, is to try it anyway, because it definitely does work in a very physical and tangible way. So Shitali Pranayama is inhaling the breath through a curled tongue. And we do this when we're trying to relieve excess heat from the body. And when you do this breath, you'll really feel how it targets and it opens this area just below your sternum. You'll really feel that. It's very interesting. So while you're inhaling the prana, the breath through your curled tongue, keep that in mind. Just keep your attention on that area just below the sternum. That's it. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cross our thumbs together, and you're going to extend the pointer finger, and you're going to lift your arms above your head. And this is a really good mudra for dispelling negativity from your physical space and your physical environment. Okay, so you're going to cross your thumbs, extend your pointer fingers, and lift your arms above your head. While you're here, you're going to be holding your breath, and you're going to engage the Mula Bandha. So we all have these energetic locks in our body, And when we engage them, we help to direct prana, or the life force, in various directions. So the Mula Bandha is the root lock. And the way that you engage the root lock is by engaging or lifting your perineum, and also engaging all the muscles in your pelvic floor. So for women, it's the Kegel muscle, and for both men and women, whenever, like if you're urinating and you want to stop the flow of your urination, that's the Mula Bandha. You're engaging the Mula Bandha. So it's this lifting movement by engaging all the muscles in your pelvic floor and lifting the perineum. So we're going to lift the perineum and engage the Mula Bandha. And we're going to be holding the breath while we're in Kshepna Mudra. And when we can't hold the breath anymore, we're going to bring our right thumb, close our right nostril, and exhale the breath out the left nostril. So let's put it together. Inhale the breath through Hiatal Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha and Kshepna Mudra. Hold the breath for as long as you can. Exhale the breath out the left nostril only. We're going to turn it up a notch. So with this next one, when we're in Kshepna Mudra, we're going to just do some minor stretching. This is really good for people that have hiatal hernia. You will feel, for people that have this, you're going to feel this amazing deep stretch that like you just can't get to in any other way. It's really amazing. And so again, inhale the breath through Hiatal Pranayama. Kshepna Mudra. Stretch, maybe do a little rotation, pull back, feel it stretching and opening the diaphragm, yum. Exhale the breath out the left nostril only. Let's do it one more time without my narration. Beautiful. So you want to repeat this 7 times in a row. And if it's activated for you, you could do this like 3 times a day for 7 rounds. It's extremely powerful and relieving. And again, it helps to release hiatal hernia, but it also balances the Montipora Chakra and the mother fire, the Chitar Agni in the body. This is a meditation practice that I customized for a client that's a part of my customized cleanse programs. In my customized cleanse programs, after I do a really thorough interview of the person and do some Ayurvedic assessments, I customize like a month-long cleanse and detoxification program specifically for them, where the diet is specifically crafted for them. I also am an herbalist, so I'll handcraft all my herbs, and then I create a customized meditation practice like the one that I just taught you. So I hope that this information assists you in your path. If you'd like more information about my customized cleanse programs, please click the link below this video. Thank you.